Okay, hi.
Hi there.
So I have a question from one of our Facebook users, Nicole. She said that you've mentioned that you'd like transparency in council chambers and throughout tribal meetings, but how do you plan on implementing this? And how will you deal with challenges in regards to this from other council members and the membership, if any?
Well, one of the ways we want to have transparency is to have our council meetings broadcast. Now, obviously, we're going to need to work on that. We're still trying to figure that part of it out, the broadcasting, but we know it's possible. Why do we know it's possible? Because there's so many different tribes out there that are doing it. You can go online to the Muskogee Creek Nation and log into their meetings, their live council meetings. And so that's the type of thing. We can get the technology. We may not have it now, but we can get the technology that will allow our council meetings to be broadcast. So that's one way in which we can address the transparency in the council and in our council meetings. What was the other part of that? Oh, we're live now. All right, well, good deal. Welcome to all of those that are tuning in online. We really apologize for the delay. This is our first time. This is the inaugural community meeting. So
Tim, we now are live. We did switch the streaming provider to investment.tv/InfoChange. So we're going to announce that on the Facebook page and on the Twitter account right now. Make sure everybody can see.
okay, good deal. So people are online. That's wonderful. We knew it was possible. It just took us a little time to get there. So we're getting there. Okay.
I'm not sure if I got a question or a remark or just an opinion, and I mean no disrespect to anybody, about this. It's just that I don't know about things, but I was thinking in your doorbelling or meeting with the members of our tribe, what have you heard? What do we want? It seems like due to the lack of communication from our leaders, that we really don't know what direction we're heading in as a people. We don't, so it's like an identity crisis nearly. Are we using this Robert Rules of Orders all the time, or just kind of all the time, or when is it asserted? Like to have a live where we could participate in the council chambers during the meetings. They have a sergeant at arms. A guy gets unruly, then you're warned, then you get escorted out, kind of thing. And so, as one person, if elected, how does one person go about, we talked about it on the air, about the so-called gag order kind of thing, hey, you're not going to come here in your first year and start making all these changes and everything, you're not going to be a radical kind of thing. But how there's a question here somewhere. I'm not sure how to form it really.
How are we going to accomplish it?
So, what do we want as a people? Do we want to, I don't want to say assimilate and go all, non-native kind of government form, but there's got to be, a way for we could support you if you got on and to our committees are that, when you, and the non-native, when you get elected, then they jump on these committees. Right. And it's not three people heading three committees, and I don't know. Yeah. Is there a question in there somewhere? I'm sorry about that. I think it's an identity crisis, kind of like, where are we going? Who are we and where are we going, and how are we going to get there?
Right.
I guess. Definitely lacking. There's like almost no communication. You see, the family that prays together stays together, and all prayer is communication, and we don't have that right now. Are we just going to be? I guess my question to you was going to be when I first came in is like, who are we? What is it that the tribe wants? Do we want just be per capita, keep doing what you got to do, and you guys just keep doing what you do, just keep giving us a per capita kind of thing, or how can people that are outside the Pierce County be part of this tribe,
That is a perfect topic for one of these types of meetings, one of these types of community conversation meetings. You remember the slide that I had up there. that is a perfect topic, because what we lack, we have a Constitution, and the Constitution is theoretically supposed to tell us the direction that we're supposed to go, but we lack a comprehensive, a unified vision or a mission for our tribe. You know, back in the old days at the Cascadia building, you know, there was a mission statement that was written on one of the walls down there, but I worked for the tribe for 15 years, and we never addressed that. We never talked about it. And so one of the things that we can do as a membership in some of these community meetings that we want to have is just that. Give council the input that they need to develop this vision, mission statement, you know, to provide us with a clear direction of where we want to go. And it has to start with our membership, you know. So, and that's, again, I come back to these types of meetings. That's why we're doing this type of a meeting, is so that we can gather that information, so that we can give our members that voice, that opportunity to have their voice heard, and be able to help us develop these plans, help us develop these strategic plans for moving our tribe forward into the future. And so that's definitely, as we meet more often, you know, the rest of the council will hopefully get on board. You know, I know there was at least one that will be on board, you know, but the others, I'm sure, will hear from the membership. The membership will talk to them and tell them what we're doing in these meetings, and they'll get on board, you know. That's the hope. Yeah. Patricia.
I just had a comment for the issue of transparency in council meetings and a suggestion for tribal council to open the doors to the membership and the elders. I think they do it in Tulalip like on Saturdays or something like that, where they have just the elders come in and talk to the board of directors, and then they have an agenda, put your name down and address your issues with the board. So I think that would kind of help the membership to feel like their voice is actually being heard in chambers.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you. I want to thank you for having this, Tim, and I think you're demonstrating that it's not that difficult to get people together and invite people in. And you know, I know that if you get on council, you're going to, even if you have to spend your own money, invite people to have a dang meeting. So we haven't had a tribal membership meeting for 4 years, and we deserve to meet with our council. We deserve to hear what's going on in our tribe, and we deserve to be listened to and talked to. So I know the council's really busy, nothing but respect for them. I know they have a ton of business that they work on every single day, and I don't mean any disrespect. But these meetings and getting the people together and inviting the community hasn't been that hard to do. And I think it's been really rewarding, and I hope to see more of this. So thank you for having this.